I'm so happy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you all for being here. This is our 4th annual holiday toy and canned food drive. Who's been to one before? Raise your hands. There we go. Okay, there. Give yourselves a round of applause. That's great. Every year it's a little bigger, a little bit better. We have more toys here, more food, and more fun with great friends.
At Alameda County Supervisor David Haubert's office, and I was blown away with your speech, and great to see that you sworn him in as he got re-elected in this position.
For right hand and repeat after me. I, David Haubert,
I, David Haubert,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support and defend
the
Constitution of the United States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, everybody.
Namaskar. Happy holidays. So what's your message to all the community out here, and particularly Indian Americans who are also rejoicing on this beautiful occasion of Christmas?
First, all the best to you and your families, love and happiness during the holiday season. Thank you for those of you who are feeling generous and in the spirit of giving to those who are struggling and whose life circumstances may not be providing for them all the things that they should have, including food and clothing, a toy during the holidays for the children. That's what makes us great, that we look out for our neighbors and look out for others. I also want to say you have a great leader in Supervisor David Haubert. He's an outstanding leader who is full of compassion, has a big heart, is very kind, is very talented and skilled, works with others well. He's been a great partner for me. He's a man of service and sacrifice, and he's someone that I'm glad is serving in the Alameda County Board of Supervisors and is signing up for 4 more years and taking the lead role at the helm. But I do want to say to all the Indian Americans out there, all the best to you. And
it's the happiest season.
Roland's going to take care of getting.
And I want to say thank you for your generous hearts. This is incredible. All of these toys, all of this food. It's a time where we celebrate some of the great successes like tonight, but it's also a time where we remember that not all of our neighbors are enjoying life circumstances that allow them to have some of the basics. And one of the things that makes us great is in California is that we look out for our neighbors and we take care of others. And so I'm grateful for this, and I want to say thank you for all your donations and your generosity and your thoughtfulness for others. As California Attorney General, I get to do a lot of great stuff. One of the things that we do is do our best to keep you safe, taking on fentanyl and organized retail crime and human trafficking and hate crimes and gun violence. We also are tackling the rising cost of living in California, whether it be groceries or gas or housing or healthcare. We're protecting your rights and freedoms. One of the things I love about the job, one of the great privileges it affords me, is it allows me to go all over this great state of California. From Escondido to Eureka, from the Inland Empire to the Pacific Ocean. And through all that, even with all that, there is nothing like being home here in Alameda County. When your home is Alameda County, when your home is the East Bay, there's nothing like it. This is a special place. A place with an energy that's unique in the state and in the nation. A place where we are always striving to do better, to be better, to move forward, to progress, to solve problems, to innovate. And it's a special energy that I see only here, and it's an energy that radiates and emanates from Supervisor Haubert. It's who he is. He is a man of talent and skill, a man of kindness and compassion, and a man of service and sacrifice. And when he asked me to consider swearing him in, I was deeply honored, and I'm grateful that I have a chance to be here. Alameda County provides the social service safety net for the people of this county, and helps them have better lives, and puts roofs over their heads, and puts a social service safety net underneath them. And Supervisor, he's coming back for another 4, and in the process has become president of the Board of Supervisors, earning the trust and faith of his, appropriately, of his colleagues. So I want to thank Supervisor Haubert for everything he's done, he's doing, he's about to do. I will say this, that anyone who steps up to run for and serve in elected office deserves commendation. It's always a sacrifice. Now it's even more of a sacrifice, given how people want to have meetings on your front lawn instead of in the office, often chanting slogans and holding signs when they have those meetings, how people can resort to threats and violence in ways that are very inappropriate. And so we need to make sure that the good guys continue to serve and commit to leading with their values, and with the community in mind, so the bad guys don't take over. And so we have a really good man here in Supervisor Haubert. I know you've supported him and lifted him up, that's why you're here. I'm thankful that he signed up for 4 more years. We have some tough roads ahead, but nothing that we can't tackle and solve with great leaders like Supervisor Haubert. So.
So, we've been looking at so many achievements of yours, so many new bills have become laws. You have put out so many great legislations for the people. Can you summarize some of the latest and the greatest ones for our viewers?
Sure. Our top priority, what we call our priority number 1, 2, and 3 is public safety. Making sure that we are protecting our communities from the ravages of drugs like fentanyl or organized retail crime or human trafficking or hate crimes or gun violence. And so we do that up and down the state in all of the counties, in all of the communities. We're also working at our best to reduce the cost of living for everyday Californians who we know are struggling to make ends meet, whether it be lowering the cost of groceries or gas or healthcare or housing. We're also protecting the rights and freedoms that we hold dear, and ensuring that we have a planet for tomorrow with our environment, making sure people's civil rights are honored, making sure that corporations are following the law while they thrive and create jobs, making sure there's accessible health care for others, protecting workers' rights. So we cover a lot of ground. All of it's important, and we believe that we've put in a really good effort in the almost 4 years that I've been in the office, and we look forward to continuing to double down because we know Californians are hurting and they need more from their government, and I intend to give them more.
So, although the government at the center has changed, a lot of Californians are still not happy, The change is not making them happy. Obviously, the change must not have been great to some of them. That's why this election has brought some different kind of results. So what's your take on the laws and some of the LGBTQIA stuff that the new government may bring at the center versus in California? And second, on the Palestine-Israel issue, because a lot of people believe that our tax dollars are being invested in terrorism, to promote terrorism in Israel.
Well, people in this last election definitely voted for change in a lot of different ways, and I think it was a clear message that folks want lower cost of living, that they want greater public safety, that they want homeless encampments off the streets and the folks in those encampments to be taken care of and given services and programs, and we can and we must do better. People are fed up and angry about some of the current status quo. I'm fed up and I'm angry about some of the current status quo. We need to do better and deliver more. So the new administration that got elected will lead with what it thinks is right on all those issues, and it could be different from what the prior administration adopted, and that's how it always is. And so yet to be determined, but Israel certainly has a right to exist, a right to defend itself, and that will never change. So, but we'll see what the next administration brings.
So do you guys plan to bring up anything to reduce the hate crime in the LGBTQIA community, to bring more acceptability?
Yes, we've always been working on that. We take the collected data about hate crimes in the state of California, and hate crimes have been up the last couple years against the API community, most recently against the Jewish community, the LGBTQ plus community, the Muslim community as well. So any increase in hate crimes, any hate crimes period, is wrong, unacceptable. We need to do better. And so making sure that we're enforcing when hate crimes occur, making sure we're doing education and training to prevent hate crimes from happening in the first place. When there's a hate incident, before it escalates to a hate crime, trying to intervene are all part of the effort. I think every district attorney's office should have a hate crime unit that works with impacted communities and holds people accountable when they commit hate crimes. And if you can charge a hate crime enhancement, which is very difficult to charge, it's hard to get the proof for it, I believe that you should do that. That hate crimes must be charged when people commit a crime and hate is the motive.
What's your name and who are you bringing toys on behalf of?
Well, I'm Ed Wilson and I'm with Tri-Valley Seek and Save. And so we're just bringing some Christmas joy. It was wonderful even just buying the presents, just because my kids are now 27 and 31. So it's just nice to be able to give to little kids in this way. It's awesome.
Hey everyone, we have a larger Indian American community from the Tri-Valley, Pleasanton, Livermore and Dublin who is joining these grand celebrations at Heritage House by Alameda County Supervisor David Haubert. We have from Mana American Telugu Association these folks out here. Then we have Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh who are also contributing by way of Seva Diwali, giving a lot of charitable donations that they have also brought out here on the occasion of Christmas at the Heritage House. So many kids. Are you guys excited about Christmas?
Yes.
Do you guys like the Christmas lights?
Yes.
What is the most fun thing about Christmas?
Presents.
Presents. Wow. Who's excited about Santa?
Me.
Very nice. So it's a very joyous occasion. Let's all give a shout out. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Hello everyone, we have the BART director Melissa Hernandez and community leader, representative of Sikh and the entire Indian community, Joe Johal, right here with us. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
So how's the feel this time? David Haubert's Heritage House is lit up one more time.
David has been such a big friend of the community, not only Indian community, but communities overall. Whenever we need him, he's always there for us, and that's all we can ask for. And, and being here with the family members, Melissa's here, and the rest of the family, it's just we're thankful for this time of the year, if we can spend time with the families and give back to the communities, like you can see with the toy drive going on the other side. That's what it's all about. We're blessed.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, this is the season for being able to bring together all of our community members to be able to bring toys and food for the Tri-Valley and Fremont as well. So this is an annual Christmas event, and so we're excited to be able to have another one behind our belts again. But definitely, we want everyone to have such a great evening tonight, to be able to eat lots of food, to bring toys, to be able to provide food for the folks that really need it the most.
And we also want to thank you for what you do for the community, what you guys have done. And the YoIndiaTV has been one of the really anchored TV station in the Bay Area. And you're always there when we need you. And we also have Michelle. Michelle's coming in the picture. She was going to come, but she went. But anyhow, thank you for everything you do.
What's the latest and the greatest on the BART front?
Oh, so we're getting ready. Obviously, we have our Christmas sweaters. So if you haven't gone onto our website, please go on there. We have some fun holiday season sweaters, and we also have a hot item, which is our BART socks. So make sure you grab them. They're great stocking stuffers.
Wonderful. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Woohoo. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Thank you.